back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Lamia and this is the Lam Style, and I am so excited today to just talk to you about some items that we might purchase in a situation where we don't realize that it's just influencing our choice, and then later on we end up with an item that we never wear. So these items or these situations are to be avoided, and I'm going to tell you exactly what. So let's get straight into it. One of the situations that I personally find myself in is when feeling down, we want to go and shop to elevate our spirits and to feel better. But it is such a wrong way to do it, because then you are influenced by your feelings while you're shopping and you're not making choices based on what would work for you. You're mainly buying things to make yourself feel better. And in that situation, as I've noticed for myself, we do tend to go for things that actually we don't like or doesn't fit our wardrobe or our lifestyle. In this kind of situation, you end up buying an outfit or an item that will just sit in your wardrobe because you were not sure about it at that moment, or you bought it just because you were feeling down and you wanted to have a bit of a retail therapy. And I don't like the retail therapy word, because I feel like it's tricky the way it was used in the media and how we are influenced by this term. I would rather say that there's no therapy with retail. You just need to work through your feelings, and when you are shopping you need to feel 100% good and think about the item first. Another situation that I find myself into, and I think that lots of people that I work with, that I dress up, that I work on their style and their wardrobe, I realize that we tend to be influenced very easily. Here is the thing: influencers are everywhere in social media, and they buy things that work for them, or they are paid to promote to you things that actually you don't really need. So what happens to you is that, oh my god, you look at it, you're like, oh my god, that looks good on her, it will look good on me, and then when you buy it, it doesn't look good on you, and then you put it in the wardrobe thinking that, you know, you're going to wear it, and it never happens because it doesn't fit your style or your lifestyle. So avoid things that might not work for you. So it's not everything that the influencers or everything that you see out there should be influencing you to buy them, if you know what I mean. Think more about the things that you are buying instead of, you know, just getting influenced. I get influenced all of the time, but I know exactly what works for me, so I definitely don't go for things that don't really work for me. There is also another point that I wanted to make about some brands. Some brands are so hyped up. Let's say when there was the aesthetic of quiet luxury, lots of people have been influenced to buy the Row, while actually it did not represent their personality. And the Row as a brand is very hyped up. I realized that these brands are quite hyped up. The hype pushes us to purchase items from these brands even though it's not our style. So the hype also tends to fade away, and when it fades away we regret buying these items because they're just sitting in our wardrobe. So in general, the hyped brands are hyped for a reason. You know, they're hyped because there is a trend going on, they're hyped because there is an aesthetic that everyone is jumping on, or they're hyped for collaborating with a celebrity or something like that. What I want you to look at is that these brands that are hyped up, are they similar to my style personality? Does it collide with who I am and what I want to wear and my lifestyle, or is it so separate from my identity? And also look into quality. Of course, I know there's a lot of brands out there with good quality. Quality should not be the only reason for you to purchase from a brand. It needs to be something that you will be wearing later. If you're not wearing it, then it's a waste. So we are going to try to not be influenced by all these hyped brands or items. Another thing that, and another situation that influences us to buy items that we don't like, and I had a lot of experience with this because it happens to me most when I go shopping with my clients, and I realized that we tend as women to have like a fantasy personality. Let's say that what we wear is not our fantasy personality, and then we tend to think about ourselves as being that personality that we fancy and we fantasize about, okay? And then when we are shopping, we tend to go shopping for that persona in our head, and that persona is very different from our real life, our lifestyle, and what we really wear on a daily basis. So we need to be more careful going shopping and not be influenced by the persona that we have in our head. That persona tends also to be something that we aspire to be or aspire to look like, but then doesn't fit with our lifestyle. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example of myself. Like, I always, since I was a little, I was always fantasizing about this person who wears high heels all the time, she's in pencil skirts all the time, wearing suits all the time, going to the office doing these all, like, you know, work in high heels and stilettos. That is not real. Sometimes when I go shopping, that persona or that personality takes over, and I tend to go for very dramatic pieces, like big shoulders for coats and this and that and loud colors, and then when I come home, I just put that item in the wardrobe and it stays there, and I don't really wear it, you know. And also there is no opportunity for me to wear that item because that is not my lifestyle. So this is what I mean with the persona. It's someone we aspire to be or someone we fantasize about, and then it takes over our brain when we are shopping. That's why I always talk about lifestyle and thinking about where we're going to wear the item that you are shopping for. Here's another situation where I find that we tended to shop a lot. It's when we are on a holiday. When we go on a holiday, we love to shop, and we are in such a high spirit that it's actually quite negative on our shopping habit. For example, so I'm talking because I talked about being down, feeling down, and going shopping for retail therapy, and now I'm talking about being extremely hyped and extremely happy. Both extremes are not good, are not positive when it comes to shopping. So we need to be quite balanced and quite in the middle with our mood, so that when we shop, we are careful and aware of what we are shopping. So on a holiday, we are usually very happy, in a very good spirit. Maybe we are in a sunny place and it's so hot and it's so nice, and we go and we shop for all these summer dresses. And then we come home, for example, for me, come home, and I live in London, and I don't really need those summer dresses because 9 or 10 months of the year it's extremely cold in London. So this is where we tend to make a mistake and then end up with something that doesn't fit with our lifestyle, and shopping on a holiday is very tricky. Well, when I think about this, it kind of happens and it's very influenced by the outside world. But let me explain to you. So when you go shopping and you are at the shop, you try a dress, trying an outfit, or trying an item, a jacket or something, and you're not 100% sure about it. You're like, okay, maybe, and then you start saying, I don't know. So when you're not sure, don't buy these items. We do buy these items when we are not sure, because it's either my friend next to me is trying it and she looks good in it, and you know, I have to buy it too because I want to have the same things, or just not sure but thinking, okay, I might wear it later, I might need it later, I might have an opportunity to wear it later. And when you're not sure, don't buy anything. This brings me also to another thing. There is a lot of peer pressure, or sales assistant pressure when you are shopping. So you might have the help of your friend when you go shopping, or help of a professional at the store, and they say to you, oh, it looks lovely on you, you look great, it's amazing, it's so you, it's so this, it's so that. And your friend also says to you, you know what, you need to get out of your shell, you need to wear something different, this looks great on you, you should get it, you should get it, you should get it. And then when you buy and take it home, you never wear it because it was not your choice. It was peer pressure, and it was just pressure from the outside to get you to buy something that you will not wear because that is not your style. Alright. And on the opposite side of this situation, there is another situation where we go to shops, we buy the same things. Okay, so things that we are familiar with, things that we have already in our wardrobe, same style of jacket, same style of maybe the same shirt but in different colors, and we stack them in the house. That is also another thing that actually results of us having a lot of items at home that are very, very similar, but we usually don't wear it. We just wear the same thing because everything is very similar. Have the thought in your head of trying to get something that it's not similar to what you have. I do have this rule since a long time ago, since I was young. I would always, like, if I feel a pair of shoes looks like the one I already have but it's just in a different color, I do not buy it, because I always say to myself, people will think that I'm wearing the same thing. And I was repeating that to my husband a lot, repeating it to my friends when I go shop with them. I say to them, listen, don't do that, because it just looks like you have the same item, you've been wearing the same item even though it's a different color. So don't do that. And we tend usually to not wear them. We tend to just go back to a similar item that we have already worn and keep wearing it again and again and again. Okay, this is a rule that I have, and I apply it with everyone. I apply it with myself sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I apply it on myself, but in general I apply it with everyone that I go shopping with, either it's a client or a friend or family. I like shopping a full outfit. If you don't shop a full outfit, you will end up with many items that don't match with each other, and you're stuck and you don't know how to style them. So keep in mind that if you are liking an item and you look at it and you don't know, let's say you like a top, alright, and that top is so lovely, you're sure about it, it's your style, everything, and then you're like, okay, what am I gonna wear it with? Do I have the trousers to go with? Do I have the shoes to go with? Do I have, I don't know, a jacket to go with? And build the outfit in your head. If you're not building the outfit in your head, you will end up with an item that doesn't fit with anything in your wardrobe, and it's just going to sit there and you will never come around. Trust me, we don't come around to buy the rest of the outfit. So keep that in mind. Have a clear vision in your head when you're trying an item. Okay, I have been repeating this throughout the whole video, but I'm going to repeat it. Is when we are shopping for something, it has to fit our lifestyle. Okay, that is similar to what I said about shopping for our fantasy personality or persona. That part was very clear. So if something doesn't fit your lifestyle, we should not go for it. We should not buy something just because it's hyped, because it's popular, because it's trendy, because it's out there, because every day I see it on social media, because every day I see it on TV, I see people wearing it. We should not do that if the item doesn't fit our lifestyle. It's very important because our lifestyle defines exactly what we wear, and that's what it is. Whether we like it or not, our lifestyle is what defines everything that we do and wear and how we dress up. And if an item doesn't fit in that lifestyle of yours, it is going to sit in your wardrobe. So a big marketing trick is putting an item in front of you, and mainly is used in social media a lot. They put an outfit in front of you or an item. Let's say it's a bag. Let's say it's a high-end bag, and you see everyone wearing it, you see everyone carrying it, you see everyone promoting it, because now they do this promotion in bulk. Like, they have influencers usually posting it at the same time, and you see this bag everywhere. Then you see people who are very trendy or very fashionable buying that bag, and again they're wearing it every single time you see on their posts. And usually happens with social media, and the more you see this item, the more you think, okay, I need this item because it's gonna look good on me. And that is the trick. It's a trick that is played on your mind. It doesn't mean that if you see the item everywhere, it doesn't mean that you need it, that you have to have it, that you have to buy it, that is something that fits with your lifestyle or with your wardrobe. So be careful of these items that you see repetitively everywhere. It might be a pair of shoes, it might be a bag, it might be I don't know, it might be an accessory, earrings, you know. We don't need them. Not because we see them all the time that means we need them. Doesn't mean that. It is just a marketing trick, and don't fall for that one. Unless the item actually fits with your wardrobe, it's something that you actually like and think would fit with your style, and you could be wearing, and you know, not let it sit in your wardrobe. So there's lots of thinking that needs to happen before deciding of buying anything. I am someone who tends to go and shop on influence, and that is also something that we need to be careful about. All the situation that I have explained to you, the one common element is the impulse of buying for the moment. At that moment, we have to buy for a quick feeling, for a quick hit, for a quick you know, it's like drugs, and at that time it feels good, but then later it doesn't, because then the item is just sitting in your wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to be very quick even though I don't feel I was quick, but also I tried to cover up all the situations where you could buy items that will just sit in your wardrobe that you should absolutely avoid. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.